and welcome to the Sounds of Music with Miss Heidi. Today we are going to experience an instrument from the percussion family. The instruments in the percussion family make sounds when they are scraped or hit or shaken. They keep the rhythm and make special sounds and add excitement and color to the music. The instrument that we have today is the snare drum. Now the snare drum is made up of metal and sometimes wood. This one's metal. And the top and the bottom of it are stretched across a hollow frame. And on the bottom of the instrument are the rattles, and they make the special snare drum sound. And you play the instrument using wooden sticks, like this. So now we're going to listen to some sounds made by the snare drum. Play some beat patterns on the snare drum. And then you can do some rolls. And there's different kinds of rolls. There are the 5-stroke roll, and the 7-stroke roll, and the 9-stroke roll. And you can put these things together and play a song like this one, which is called Dig-a Dig-a Bird. Put them even more together because there's other elements to playing the snare drum, and you can see if you can see what other elements there are. There's going to be simple rhythms and rolls, and also tapping the side of the instrument. So that's an example of the snare drum. Now, wasn't that fun? Now I'm going to show you how to make a homemade drum. So to make a homemade drum, you can find some containers around the house, or you get, get something from the store, and once you finish with it, then you have the container. There's also coffee cans, or you can use a bucket, or you could use a big paint can too. So when we first start, this is the way it looks when the finished product right there. All right, and you'll see the parts to it. So first of all, we want to take some construction paper. And what I did was I actually put 2 pieces together and taped them because it wasn't long enough already. So what you can do first is actually decorate it. So you can do it all kinds of designs. I had used the flowers before on that one, but you can do whatever you want, any kind of decorations you want. And then once you've got it all decorated, then we're going to wrap this around the container, just like this. Once you wrap it, now this container is kind of all rippled, which makes it a little harder to do. So we've wrapped it, and then we're going to tape it like this. I'm going to put some Scotch tape like this, and I'm going to tape it like that. And you can put several pieces of tape to hold it in place, just like this. And then we want to tape it to the actual container also to make sure that it stays. So I'm going to put a little bit of tape down here on the bottom also, just like this. There we go. Okay, so it's all set. Now, just for fun, we're gonna wrap it with duct tape. Now I have some silver duct tape today, and I have some blue, and I also had the tie-dye one, which I used for the other one. I'm just gonna use some silver and blue today. But you can use there's all kinds of different kinds of duct tape now in the stores. And you can find duct tape in the hardware store or a place like Walmart that has all kinds of different colors of duct tape, and it makes it really interesting. So with a little help, you can wrap that duct tape. Take some scissors, and we'll wrap this with the duct tape. And you can try and make it even. It doesn't matter. It's all just fun. And so what I do is I kind of wrap it in an angle like this. There we go. Like that. And we're going to cut it. And depending on how these scissors are, it can get sticky. Like this. Like that. And we're going to do one more like this. And not only is it making it colorful, but it also keeps the paper in place too. Like that. Okay, and now I can do my other interesting tape. So I have the blue tape and put that, so I basically want to cover the whole thing, the whole top with tape. That's going to help make it more interesting sound too. Like this. And do a little bit more like this. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the tie-dye also. So we have this. So it's nice and fun looking. And now we're going to do some of that tie-dye tape also. I can get it on there. Let's see if it'll work. And if it doesn't, we'll just continue with the blue. We'll just do the blue. So when you've got it all covered like that, and you can cover it as far down as you want to, depending on how much decoration you did already. So we have it like this. So we have this one, and we have this other size. Now do you notice that this one sounds a little different than that one? This one has kind of a higher sound. This one has a little bit of lower sound. Now if we're gonna do, if we're gonna make one with a bucket or a paint can, what you can actually do is cover this way with the duct tape. And you can, if you do it tight enough, then you can actually, that would be your drum head, and you can do it like this. So that's something you can make at home. It's easy. We have the markers you can use, or you could use crayons or colored pencils. So it makes it nice and fun. So you can play the different ones, and it's a great fun thing to do. Thanks for joining me today for the Sounds of Music with Miss Heidi, and I look forward to seeing you again.